chapter 3. School was going to start on Monday. Only 2 more sleeps before I had to walk into a brand new classroom with everyone watching and a teacher who might or might not be an
alien zombie.
Saturday is always mosque day. My mum had decided that for the first few weeks after moving, we could visit a different mosque every Saturday and pray dua there to see what our new neighborhood was like. Dad normally works on Saturday, so it was just me, Miriam, Isa, and Mum. My mum is a
very smart scientist
and works out all sorts of different ways of fighting cancer for the cancer research people. But sometimes Isa's cuteness makes her lose her smartness.
It's like he has big, innocent smartness, melting eyes.
They don't work on me. So when Isa wanted to buy a whistle from the gas station on the way to the mosque, I knew it wasn't a good idea, but Mum went right ahead and bought it for him, saying, because you've been such a good boy this morning, giving him a
gooey kiss
on top of his head. I knew it was gooey because she actually still kisses me like that, even though I've forbidden her to do in front of my friends. In the mosque, everyone prays together with the imam leading. It's supposed to be
super quiet.
Just after the prayer began, Isa decided to move from his place. I was praying between Mum and Miriam. Neither of them moved. I wasn't sure if they'd even noticed that he'd gotten up. Now, Isa's annoying sometimes, but he is my little brother and I worry about him. So I quickly sneaked a look behind us. He was sitting back with
a big, cheeky grin
on his face, and I turned back around and kept on praying. Then we went on to ruku. That's when your hands are on your knees. Silence from Isa. Then we went on to sujood. That's when your nose and forehead are on the ground. And then the loud noise of a whistle broke through the silence, followed by Isa's voice. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Then again.
3.
And then the counting. It wouldn't stop. I couldn't help myself. How could I?
Ha ha ha, burst out laughing.
Right in the middle of the prayer, I put my hand over my mouth and bit my tongue and even pinched myself really hard, but I couldn't help it. I didn't have to wonder if Mum had heard. People on all floors of the mosque must have heard. When the prayer finished, Mum and Mariam were a bright shade of pink. It looked as if their skin had suddenly decided to
compete with Mariam's socks for pinkness.
And they were looking everywhere except up at people's faces like they usually do when they greet people after prayers. Mum was motioning angrily at Isa to come to her. Luckily, a few people came and patted Isa's head, which made Mum's skin return to its normal color. As we were leaving, an old lady with a walking stick and a brown abaya waddled over and said,
"Good counting, young man."
And that's the end of chapter 3.